Staff College, Camberley, Surrey, was a staff college for the British Army and the Presidency armies of British India. It had its origins in the Royal Military College, Wycombe, founded in 1799, which in 1802 became the senior department of the new Royal Military College. In 1858, the name of the senior department was changed to Staff College, and in 1870 this was separated from the Royal Military College. Apart from periods of closure during major wars, the Staff College continued to operate until 1997, when it was merged into the new Joint Services Command and Staff College. The equivalent in the Royal Navy was the Royal Naval Staff College, Greenwich, and the equivalent in the Royal Air Force was the RAF Staff College, Bracknell. Origins. In 1799, Colonel John Le Marchant submitted a proposal to the Duke of York, the Commander-in-Chief of the forces, for a Royal Military College, a private officer training school, based on the idea of a senior staff department in the proposed college, was opened in the same year by Colonel Le Marchant at the Antelope Inn, Wycombe, and designated the Royal Military College, Wycombe, with himself as commandant. This facility was officially recognized by royal warrant in 1801 as the senior department of the Royal Military College, which was to open at a large house in 1802 in Great Marlow. Le Marchant was now appointed as Lieutenant Governor and Superintendent General of the college. The course lasted for 2 years and in 1808 was specifically stated as intended to train future commanding officers and staff officers. Until 1858, students were required to pay to attend. The senior department of the Royal Military College moved to a building in West Street in Farnham in Surrey in 1813. And in 1820 joined the junior department at Sandhurst. Decline, independence and subsequent growth. The college underwent a decline, and by 1857 the annual admissions had fallen to just 6. In 1858 the name was changed to the Staff College and it was made independent of the Royal Military College in 1870. It now had its own commandant and adjutant, although continued to be administered by Sandhurst until 1911. However, it now had properly conducted entry and final examinations, and primarily military subjects were taught. Purpose-built dedicated premises were approved in 1858, and built between 1859 and 1863 to a design by James Pennethorne, adjacent to the Royal Military College. During the 1870s there were just 40 students, although numbers increased to 60 students in the 1880s. In 1903 officers of the colonial forces first joined the college, and in 1905 naval officers were first introduced. The college was completely restructured in 1938, with a junior wing at Camberley for officers of an average age of 29 years, and a senior wing at Minley Manor, Farnborough, for graduates of the former aged about 35 years. A number of the Israel Defense Forces early officers attended classes at Camberley, including Yitzhak Rabin. In 1994 it was announced that a new Joint Services Command and Staff College would replace the Staff College, the Royal Naval Staff College, RAF Staff College, and Joint Service Defence College in 1997. Commandants. Commandant, Staff College, Sandhurst 1858 to 1861. Colonel Patrick Leonard MacDougall 1861 to 1864. Colonel William Craig Emilius Napier 1865 to 1870. Colonel Thomas Edgar Lacey. Commandants since the college gained its independence in 1870 have been 1870 to 1878 Major General Edward Bruce Hamley, February to May 1878 Major General Sir Archibald Allison 1878 to 1885 Major General Charles Cray Osborne 1885 to 1888 Major General Edward Clive Commandant, Staff College, Camberley 1888 to 1893 Colonel Francis Clary 1893 to 1898 Colonel Henry Hildyard 1898 to 1903 Colonel Herbert Miles 1903 to 1906 Colonel Sir Henry Rawlinson 1907 to 1910 Brigadier General Henry Wilson 1910 to 1913 Major General Sir William Robertson 1913 1914 Brigadier General Launcelot Kegel. Note the college was closed during the war 1919 to 1922 Major General Hastings Anderson 1922 to 1926 Major General Sir Edmund Ironside 1926 to 1931 Major General Charles Gwynne 1931 to 1934 Major General John Dill 1934 to 1936 Major General Clement Armitage 1936 1937 Major General Viscount Gort 1937 1938 Major General Sir Ronald Adam 1938 1939 Major General Bernard Paget 1939 to 1941 Major General Robert Collins 1941 1942 Major General Montague Stopford 1942 1943 Major General Sir Alan Cunningham 1943 1944 Major General Douglas Wimberley 1944 to 1946 Major General Philip Gregson Ellis 1946 to 1948 Major General Richard Hull 1948 to 1951 Major General Dudley Ward 1951 to 1954 Major General Gerald Lathbury 1954 to 1956 Major General Charles Jones 1957 1958 Major General Nigel Powett 1958 to 1961 Major General Reginald Hewitson 1961 to 1963 Major General Charles Harrington 1963 to 1966 Major General John Worsley 1966 1967 Major General Mervyn Butler 1967 to 1970 Major General John Sharp 1970 to 1972 Major General Alan Taylor 1972 to 1974 Major General Patrick Howard Dobson 1974 1975 Major General Hugh Beach 1975 to 1978 Major General John Stanier 1978 to 1980 Major General Frank Kidson 1980 to 1982 Major General David Alexander Sinclair 1982 to 1984 Major General John Akehurst 1984 to 1986 Major General Patrick Palmer 1986 to 1988 Major General John Waters 1988 1989 Major General John Learmont March to December 1989 Major General Jeremy Mackenzie 1989 to 1991 Major General William Rouse 1991 to 1993 Major General Michael Rose 1993 1994 Major General Christopher Wallace 1994 to 1996 Major General Anthony Pigott